Alright, shall we start struggling? I think it's about time we start struggling. Faster. Before I do this, Sylvain only has like 2 possible... Yeah. Okay. Now he still has his stride.
Sure thing.
Well done.
Okay. Now let's
Leave it to
start
me.
our Gretchergy.
Yeah.
Your attack range is there.
Stay focused.
You only missed that.
I will prevail.
I'm on it.
And I believe we just smashed his face in or something. And then zapped him. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's my cue.
Yeah, have this. High hit chance. Forgot that the bow guys had advantage.
You were wide open.
It won't really matter after this, but, yeah, I probably should have remembered that. In addition, to be cheeky, one more thing I can do. Warp you over here.
I will get the victory.
Can she kill in one hit? No, she can.
Flame spirit protects me. The sun.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Yeah, I believe we just decided to do this. This way works out better.
Only a fool challenges me. Yikes.
Good dodge.
Got it.
Now we let Vile just take
That is
care
that.
of this section of the map in one fell swoop.
Should I have held back?
Bit of damage.
Let's try this.
And that worked. Great. Bad RNG. Right from the start.
predictable.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Yeah, and they all move out. Can we kill you in one hit? Maybe. Smash, steel axe. Dang, so close. This might do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see, that is 54, that's 51. That is exactly 41 HP. Come on. There we go.
Witness my power.
Not worth the risk.
RNG dependent, but I'll take it.
The mark of nobility.
Now we just clean up. Yeah.
No use. Witness frigid pride.
My physic range is highly limited. Does she have more war pieces? She doesn't. Plan down drain.
You underestimated me.
We basically, I think we need to keep one person here to defend our 2 wimpy units, maybe? Not entirely sure. Worth a thought.
Take me seriously. I won't go down so easily.
Chance to poison. This is the part where Byleth actually needs to go out and smack people. The issue is he's gonna get bad touched and transforming stuff begins. I'm honestly not sure how this will work out. It might not.
I won't allow you to leave the...
There it is.
What is that thing?
I don't remember there being a battle. I remember them just transforming when they touched.
It cannot be.
An unexpected obstacle. Still, the results of our little experiment were nothing short of exquisite.
Main issue, we're still missing... Oh boy. Somebody with rescue. To rescue the man. I guess the strategy would be giving a ride at the Byleth. Wow, that's surprisingly weak. Huh. Okay, yeah, I think we'll take the hit. And we'll have Byleth run back.
Should I have held back?
We'll have our other units move more in.
Well, how was that?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I'll take that. Here, have a heal. That'll help, right?
You will be slapped down! I will not be stopping.
War feeds my body and mind.
Let's keep at it.
Easy. It's so obvious.
Dang, low movement speed.
As expected.
Ooh, good dodge. And a crit. Man, Duke Gareth is a beast in this playthrough. He gets it done. See, we'll move you this way. Oh, we got him.
Easy.
Only, let's see. Do these guys don't have pass, right? Yeah, they only have seal strength as their only real possible threat. Although the -6 is pretty problematic. Also, this guy's labeled as an independent, so he might actually attack the Eves there. So, hell yeah. Yeah, renewal. Okay, there we go.
No! I will not fall here. Not like this.
Oh shit, he got
More?
surrounded.
It's over for you.
Yeah, don't know what to do here. They'll
the
hit everybody
strategy.
if this lands.
That went as expected.
Move through here.
Make them tremble.
Okay. Now, the more I rip the attention away, the more likely he'll live. We still have to... There's still that guy right there. But he's in range. 42 damage exactly. $64. 62. Yeah, what are the odds? Nice.
I just worked harder.
The death of Duke Garrett would present difficulties. One cannot negotiate with a corpse, after all.
Great. Spears can pass. We can't pass.
It's over!
See, anybody badly hurt? Nope. Alright. Badly. Misses. Damn. Well, it hurt the other monsters, apparently. But now they change target to Garrett again. Great. Let's see if we're gonna have to roll it back, because...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Please, help me. I cannot do it alone.
We've got this. Step aside while we sort this out.
Beasts.
And here comes the reinforcements.
They brought...
If you could run farther away, that would be great. See if we can eliminate you in one hit.
You were outmatched.
Guard can launch Blaze in this area.
We won't hold back! Now you know your limits!
Bolt can hit Elgard, but that's not a big deal. She has a monster killing spell, so 55 damage. That isn't enough. If we can kill this guy, then Byleth can stop this guy from doing his annoying AoE attack. That's going to be my goal. Pray for the crit. Or the Crested Gloucester, that works too.
This is what I do.
Damn, turning those poor fools into monsters? Ruthless.
Did I spy a fragment of a crest stone? Interesting. I've not seen an effect such as that before.
Constance, this is not the time for research. Get it together. Don't let them near the Duke.
He can actually do that too. It's a little bit more difficult. He's out, he's out. He adds up the Byleth then.
Now's our chance.
Good. Fully broken. If I move him here, I can actually knock that one down a peg, and I might be able to kill the Petra. Oh yeah, they can't get below 1 HP, so that doesn't work. It was worth a shot. See how this works out as everything starts moving. At least Garrett won't die this time. At least, so far.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Why does he have the hand axe on? Fine.
You're weak.
There we go. Poison chip damage. That's one. That's two. I think I can make do with how things are going here. Goodbye.
Witness my power.
Oh, I used up both strides.
were outmatched.
He has 2 more uses of this, so...
please.
I think she can avoid...
I will remove you!
Oh, she has the bow, but that was an accident. Hey, it's poisoned. So I guess there is a silver lining. Gambit. Alright,
Gotcha.
work, come on.
Be gone.
You can do better than that.
This was beneath me.
Can we kill? We can kill if we crit. We just have to crit once. Come on.
It's over!
There it is. Even preventing the counterattack for good measure.
Admiration!
I think that'll do. Move these 2 up here so they're farther away from the enemies. Damn, they both got hit. That's unlucky, since they're both evasive. Does he still have a second warp? No, he doesn't. Damn, I'm not at the top of my game today.
I'm on it.
Get you out of here.
Just give up.
The sheer amount of enemies converging is making this way more complicated than it should be. Let's see if Swift Strikes can deal. Yes, it can.
You are nothing.
These guys only have a range of 2, right? He still has movement. Interesting. Not sure if I can do anything with that, though. Still has stride use left, I could. Oh, she still has movement too. Her defense is reduced. Field defense.
I will win! My heart is full of victory.
As expected.
I have no idea how this is gonna work out at all. I hate it when it's like this. I wasn't expecting that, so we've lost. Alright, we'll try this one later. We still have like 2 months to grind out for it. Either way, good way to waste a half an hour, I guess. Shame too, Petra got a good level up in that. But we can't beat it, so there's no reason to keep trying like that. It's not worth it. Not happening. Let's see. I know this one's relatively easy. And we can't even get Seta, so I guess we'll do that. In Ocean View.
Brother, please wait.
For the last time, Flane, the answer is no.
You are departing for the Rhodos coast, are you not? I must come.
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle. With you there, I will be beside myself with worry. It will be easier for me to fight if I know you are safe.
But I must. Professor, you have come at just the right time.
What's going on?
Surely it must be fate that you have appeared at a time of my greatest need. My dear brother is about to set forth on a most dangerous mission.
A mission?
Indeed. The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force. With this action, they are no longer merely believers of a different creed. They are a dangerous threat that cannot be ignored. We cannot allow the holy artifacts enshrined there to fall into their hands.
I too wish to be of use to the Church. And I do admit I am terribly worried about my brother. No matter my protests, he will not allow me to come. Professor, this is where you can help. Will you accompany us both on this expedition?
Why me?
If you are there to protect me, my brother's fears will be allayed. Isn't that right, brother?
I suppose your aid would indeed be useful, yes.
I knew it! Please, Professor, will you join us?
I guess I have no choice.
Wonderful. Let us depart at once.
I forget what we even get our hands on in this. Yeah, it's a slow map where enemies move slowly, except for flyers and casters. Did anybody have anything worth stealing on this map? Pearl. Nope, nothing. Addition, lanes required, Sedith is required. Sedith got his hands on a march ring. Lucky bastard. He's also level 27. He'll be useful. You'll be useful. You're not useful here. You're useful. And then... who do we have at the forefront? Hubert, probably, right? Wait, can he move over there? No? Let's move him a little bit closer. That'll do it. Okay. Yeah, Yuri couldn't get promoted yet. For some reason. I think these two are going to be the most involved. Getting back to it.
You heretics who defile our goddess! The sacred coast belongs to us, the Western Church.
You are the heretics! Begone from here at once!
Silence, dog of the apostates. Prepare to receive our righteous blades.
I will recapture the monument. Everyone else should focus on removing the surrounding enemies.
Wait, brother! I shall accompany you!
No, you won't. People with silver swords.
I will prevail. Stay focused.
Max speed of 32. Okay, we don't double them. Wait, I thought we weren't in range.
Oh no.
Battle.
That's my cue.
As you wish.
Gotta get that free dance EXP.
I'm on it.
Let us away.
Leave it to me.
Yep, every time Hubert battles, EXP is get.
Should I have held back?
Ralph is just like too good or something. There, that'll be enough. Goodbye.
You underestimated me.
How humiliating.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Good.
It's a long road yet.
I like it. Ooh, 16 and 16. Can we reduce his movement? Yeah, here we go, Banshee. I don't know if that'll reduce his movement. But whatever it is, I'll take it. What? And she made it -5. What? Reduce movement for 1 turn. Okay, we just don't know exactly how much that is. Alrighty. Finally, we can use Restore. Yeah. Best.
Guide me well.
Ugh.
For Lady Edelgard.
Effects don't like the uneven maps.
I just worked harder.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Okay, that's your movement. I'll just instigate. Let's see, there's no real time limit, right? Conditions, route the enemy. Yeah. We got all day to have these two lead the way. Oh boy, there's poison.
You were outmatched.
double the EXP. Assist. Is it? Dang it. And restore. Might as well get smart. Gotta say though, I don't like that we take damage from this guy.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
Get out of here.
Oh! It's over. I see.
So that's, yeah.
Not good at all. Not good at all. Yeah, these guys are warlocks with an attack of 32. Wait a minute. For a second I thought it said that they have high physical defense. Because I know that isn't right. They definitely don't have high physical defense.
It is.
Whoops. Sorry. Didn't mean to skip that.
This is harder than expected.
The resistance is fine, I guess. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's no good. Need one more damage. There we go, that's one more damage.
Hardly worth my time.
Probably a dumb idea. I should be leaving these guys till the last. And then taking them out. Farming off Isithia and Hubert's magic to get them to rank up and shit. This is fine. See, how much damage can we even do to you? I know Byleth can just straight up murder you, so there's no point in trying that. That'll be enough. Goodbye.
You worked hard for nothing.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
What are all the bosses exactly? They're all the same. They're like healers with renewal while being on a healing tile. Man. His defense is just not up to snuff, is it? Going to 24, 25, and 32. Yeesh. That guy hits like a truck. Luna, though.
You were outmatched. There's still a long way to go.
Weird.
Luck is on my side.
He's going for weird stats.
Not quite what I was.
Luna. Dead. Let's see. 8 and 8. That's not very bad. Oh, I can actually change his angle. Sweet. Yeah, she's fine.
So obvious.
Aegis. Cool.
Of course I won.
Items. He has miasma. Do you have shove? No, you don't. Nope, and you did.
Witness my power.
25. Yeah, that's more
That one
like
is
it.
expected.
Move 1 space, 2 spaces forward. There we go. Hey, Aaron Gaxes.
I'm really getting the hang.
Alright, move. Get some heals. Let's see, that's about right.
Well, how was that?
Careful, please. What's next? Guess I've gotten better.
They aren't keeping up with the magic.
It's simple logic.
Good rescue.
I am maturing at a rapid pace.
I'll just move you here. That way we can lure those guys out.
You fought well.
Out of range, but now we're not. Well, we need to use death again.
Hardly worth my time.
Yeah, you can die.
No hesitation.
That is that. We must all do our part.
So steadfast.
Right? I can understand you, but why you? Yeah, I expect that you to survive. Like, we can kill the island here, and then have Lysithia or Hubert fight one of these guys each.
I'm on it.
hurt. I don't like you at all.
The goddess protects us. We will never yield to the likes of you.
I'll have to be clever.
Leave! Let Mother rest in peace!
Nope. I mean, A for effort, I guess.
Is that all?
Whatever that gets you.
You worked hard for nothing.
So thick. Now you know your limits.
Yep, and the last remaining things here are all mages, and that is not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, I know what to do. This one dies. 20 resilience, 25, 32, 25. Beast, warp. There you go. Fate.
Be gone.
Yep, this is how we get
I'll never be
our
satisfied.
garbage leveled up. Since fighting bosses is a quicker source of EXP than fighting normal enemies. And then in the end, violence can clean everything up.
This is harder than expected.
Perhaps I...
A ring. Nice. Yeah, you can die. Have fun in the afterlife.
But it was for the sake of the goddess.
How humiliating. Hardly worth my time.
Another level for Constance. Not a bad
Pale
level.
in comparison to my allies.
Magic is good, no matter what.
You could have at least tried.
Oh.
How long will this take?
See, what kind of magic you got? Oh, dang. You hurt. 13% chance for a crit, though. I would need 39 HP to survive that. I don't have 39 HP. Do they all have the same thing? Crit 40. No, he's just special. Alright, time to change places. Lysithea can bombard this guy from a distance, at least. Here, have a farewell swarm. There you go.
That helps.
Has a chance of crit, but at full HP, it won't die. Dang, I double you? Crazy.
Heretics! Prepare to taste the power of the true servants of the goddess!
I mean, you gotta counterattack first. Now we're on the mire.
Is such a small change truly an improvement?
No more EXP from that. Okay. Good.
Luck is on my side.
Eventually, they might even be able to keep up. out of that. So I guess move on to the next big spell. I guess it's a good way for the spellcasters to get EXP as well. They don't matter as much as the weaklings in the Ashen House. Okay, good. I was worried I might have killed him. Life Taker. I don't know what that is, but that sounds interesting. Let's see, it gave him 3 resistance. Okay. Get them to use our big spells.
I'll never be satisfied.
I feel speed is fine. Not great, just fine.
This is harder than expected.
Let's see, Swarm Z is a killing spell now. That's actually useful. Draw back.
Is such a...
Yeah, I forget. We have a Fiendish Blow.
I'm a quick study.
What turn are we on? I know we're not even close to the turn limit, but might as well check. We're on turn 27. Dodging my attacks. I will deliberately kill you. Attack speed of 8. Attack speed of 12. Attack speed of 8 with Seraphim. I'm pretty sure we did not double that one with Swarm. Let's see, with Swarm we have an attack speed of 14. Yeah, we don't double them. We now have a 1% chance to crit? Where'd that come from? Well, I guess we hope we don't get unlucky then. Seems to just be Seraphim, but it's crit of 31. Okay. Save those for last then. Ooh, gosh. Always on to dark spites. Yeah, we're not getting as much EXP now. Guess it's understandable. Boss abuse is pretty busted. Gotta get what you gotta get though. Okay.
That feels good.
Yuri has very weird stat level ups for some reason. Again. Alright. We're on to the baby stuff. Nosferatu.
I pale in comparison to my...
Perfect
get.
comprehension.
So she doesn't really need Bowbreaker. She gets pretty good hit. So, yeah. You're on turn 37. Ooh.
Any experience is worth having.
He missed. Alright, let's see. 1% crit chance. Don't know how lucky or unlucky we'll get with it, but we'll see. And then the priest over here seems to be doing pretty well. Got 3 more uses of Nosferatu. Man, he can use that spell a lot. Get it.
chill now.
Got one more use of that left. What a lackluster finale to that. Need some fire. Meaties. Can't remember what that does.
I'll never be satisfied.
We're no match for them. Brothers, retreat.
Do you dare compound your crimes further? There will be no escape for you!
The priests have started to retreat. No. Not much of a point to doing that, but, funny. So why not? Okay, just 1 to 2 range magic, still. Nothing special. Snap.
Goddess, have you abandoned us?
That is the last of them. Flame, will you place some flowers at the monument?
Of course, brother. That is what I came here to do.
MVP is... Oh, Hubert. Okay. Keyhole Wyvern Co. Unsettling Monks. Wyvern Company will be good. More variety.
Your assistance is most appreciated. I can only hope that the Western Church will now see reason and abandon this place. But just to be safe, I have retrieved the holy artifacts. We cannot risk them falling into their hands.
Cool.
I will entrust them to you.
What do they do?
I must confess, despite the situation, it was a pleasure to return here. This coast has a certain sentimental significance to my sister and me.
Sentimental significance?
Yes. This stone monument is not merely here to commemorate Saint Keyhole. It is also the grave of my wife.
You are safe now, Mother. Finally, you may find peace.
Your mother is also buried here?
I suppose you have earned the right to know. But this must remain between us. Flame is actually my daughter. My late wife and her mother are the same person.
I had no idea.
Due to certain circumstances, it is more convenient for us to masquerade as siblings for the time being. There are many who would seek to harm Flame due to the unique blood she bears. Falsifying her identity is necessary to conceal her from such individuals. Mercifully, I happen to look quite young for my age. We make rather convincing siblings, do we not?
If you say so.
I was certain our cover was adequate.
Mother loved the coast so much. She and I came here together often. Fishing was her favorite pastime. I used to sit and watch while she cast her line.
I remember it fondly. You did so love to eat the fish she caught as well.
Fish is my favorite food, it is true. Due in no small part to Mother.
I still come here to fish from time to time, using the skills my wife taught me. It reminds me how deeply I appreciate those years, and how I wish I could return to them.
We cannot turn back the clock, Father. We must live our lives fully, in the present moment.
You're right. That is what she always said, isn't it? Dwell too much on the past, and you may be unable to move forward. Come then. Let us return home.
Goodbye, Mother. I love you. I shall bring flowers again for you next time.
Spear of Asal and Khadijah's staff. I don't remember what the staff does at all. I'm sure we'll find some use for it, right? Somebody can use it, maybe. This week's instruction is about to begin. Manual. He's so excited.
It is all in hand. Perhaps I've been well taught.
I guess we, push this. The gap between A and A+ is very big. Why are we getting her into axes again? I think maybe we wanted to get her into Falcon Knight, right? Get a Void. Although she has no Lance experience. C isn't high enough.
You.
Goes up to B+ for accuracy. And a Void, I guess. Is a little bit of Void too. And we still have a few more to spend, I guess. Oh, Lysithea. And even then, we still have 2 more to burn through.
Oh. Thanks for the...
I could do it. It is still...
Rally Magic. That's actually really good. It increases our warp range by 1.
I could do it. My...
One thing I wanted to do for a quick second. It wasn't axes, it was spears. I knew something was up.
Professor,
I literally do not care, Lawrence. It's Happy's birthday. Flowers.
Amazing, no?
I am closing in on expertise.
A bit more skill never hurt anyone.
Why doesn't Ingrid want to join our party?
You've done me a great service.
Yep, training exercise done. More renown, please. Well, I don't know what she'll get from this, so... might as well check it out. I prefer her armor being incredibly stupid, but let's see what this gets us. Oh, a stat bonus. Speed.
As expected.
That was worth it. He got his special life stealer thing. Might as well class her up. Doesn't hurt. I think it increases our movement by 1, doesn't it? I could be completely wrong about that. No, movement is 4. Support. New support. Interesting.
It's time I fessed up, Yurikins. I saw the whole thing.
What was it you think you saw?
It looked like you were singing to the children in the alley out back. And may I say, you were fantastic. Your performance hit me right in the heart. That was a song from Mittelfrank's Imperial Capital show, right? Ah, the good old days. You must have come back night after night if you remember it that well.
Perhaps a few times. I remember well how you looked upon that stage. You were the talk of the capital among all the nobles. Unsurpassable? Yes, that was it. It's hard to believe I'd run into that unsurpassable songstress in a place like this. Luck is on my side, as ever.
I couldn't convince you to sing tenor yourself, You're talented enough for it.
What are you getting at? Is this an invitation from the mystical songstress herself?
Male virtuosos are hard to come by. Would-be divas are a dime a dozen, but men? Not so much. And they have to be talented, as good as I am, which is very talented indeed. I think you have what it takes. If you're interested, I can...
Sorry, but no. No way in hell am I ever doing that.
Goodness, you could have stopped at no.
I can't think of anything more wretched than getting up on a stage to sing in front of a bunch of people.
You didn't seem to mind singing for those children.
The little ones weren't feeling well and couldn't sleep, so I sang them a lullaby to help. That's a far cry from standing on the same stage as you have, with all of those stuffy nobles staring at me. Truthfully, I'm not brave enough for it.
Rein it in, Yurikins. It's the opera, not the battlefield. This isn't a life-or-death situation.
Fair enough. Sometimes I forget what's a real threat and what isn't. But I must ask you to never bring up singing again. Not to me. Not if you want to keep things amicable between us.
How can someone that good at singing hate it so much?
Now then. Inventory. Let's see. This is magic attack range +1 and restores HP every turn. Is that really all of its effects? Bam. Let's see. Can be equipped to increase magic attack range by 1, restores HP every turn. The effect is increased for one who bears the crest of Seth Lane. What even is his Oh yeah, he's a noble, but he doesn't have a crest. Oh hey look, he has the minor crest of Seth Lane. But he's not an attacker, so yeah. Hubert, you'll take it. Increase your attack range to 4. For some of your spells. Best case scenario. So... I don't know what to do with everybody else. It's like I could give him this. Then he's not as good as a frontliner. Yeah, I forgot. Certifications. Got caught up in some, less important stuff. Yeah, we want to make him a soldier. Because if we bring him along, then he can, help people not get doubled. Don't really care about much else with him. Warlock is a reason. Yep. Hell, I'll take it.
I've passed, have I?
Considering the way he's going, we should probably make him into a Dark Knight. Which means he would need lances and riding experience. Let's ship that now before I forget. Lance, ride. Is there any other good battalions that we can give Byleth? I'm wondering why exactly he has this one on. I don't think it's anything special. Although it might be we didn't have anything that really worked with it. Effective against flyers, huh? 4 range. Two uses. If his authority rank was at B, We could give him this, and we would be fine. What is it at right now? That's C+. I'm not sure if we can get it to that quick enough. Because what seems to be the best strategy is we send somebody over with high movement. So most likely Ferdinand is the best choice for this, I think. Close second is Sylvain, but we can't throw Stride on him because we don't have it. I do feel like he's our best bet. The one thing I could try to do is get into a mission and have Ferdinand do a lot of the heavy lifting. If he does that, then his rank will increase. Yeah, does he even need axes anymore? Great Knight requires axes of B+ or higher. Damn. Our riding is up there, right? Yeah. So we can... Oh, that's why we have those two. We might be able to get it next week, I'm not entirely sure. In addition, I could explore just to get everyone's motivation up so I can train. We have 3 paralogues remaining. I think we should explore and get everyone's motivation up again. Alright, where's everybody? We can also try to recruit Ingrid again. I'm not sure if it's by month or by exploration. Where you at? Hey, Leone.
Hello there.
Yeah, also, plant.
Professor. Hello there.
What's up, Ingrid?
I'm just losing that said. Good timing. Will you put me in your class too?
Hey!
There are so many things I want to learn from you. Being in another class makes it especially challenging.
Invite.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to studying under you. I will be extra diligent with my studies. Thank you for this opportunity.
We dragged her in.
Professor.
Let's see. I wish I could check to see exactly who is and isn't in our class. Mercedes. What is our support rank with her? So you did want to recruit her. Okay, we have her at B, so let's try it.
Professor, I'm so glad you're. Oh, we were thinking. Oh, you want me to join your. I'm already having.
Dang.
Oh, we were thinking.
And I can't even bring her along on assistance.
Professor.
Oh well. I check my roster. Oh no, she is there. We just have to bring her along. Mission. And nobody else likes food. Raph, I need you to get in here anyway, eventually. Join the fun.
I would be liking that greatly.
This is delicious!
What, she's not in here? Oh, there she is. Well, actually, we don't need to bring her. It's just that we failed. We just have to try again, like next month or whatever. But we need to recruit, let's see. Annette, Marianne, Leonie, Raphael.
Please leave it to me. Cooking is my forte. At least, I think it is.
I like the confidence.
I don't usually have a problem, but sometimes things get out of control. Got it.
Wow, that was very quiet. See, bring you along. I care more about you than Violet for being comfortable. We need to get that authority up. I think we can also upgrade the statue. Pretty sure we have enough. Maybe.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it. I can't sing very loud.
Let's see, can we upgrade this?
Need something?
We can't.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Renown is in very short supply.
Professor.
There are 2 notes. Let me just ask you straight. What do you think makes a great mercenary? Will to fight for those who can't protect themselves. Gotta be a good mercenary. Let's see. Song and dance live on in our memories, but there's no real record of them. Even memories fade over time. Will anyone remember me when I'm gone? I'm sure you'll live on in someone's heart. I basically can look at my whole roster here, right? Let's see. Ash, I believe he's out here. I was wrong. He's over here. Other side.
Excuse me. Not just we can't. Who are these?
You have anything here of yours? We have a bunch of junk.
Huh? I'm really flattered, honestly.
Charisma and Lance. Here's everybody. Can't remember what we need for recruiting Marianne. Something in writing, right? Something like that.
I'll say there's not. Oh, excuse me.
Magic and writing. Also, I don't think we have much support for her, do we? You have a C support. Let's see if we can bump that up. Whoops.
There's not.
He likes that. These.
There's not.
I don't have the armored bear stuffy anymore. I do have owl feathers though, but we should probably save those for getting people's motivation up.
Professor?
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. In addition, I could do this.
Professor.
Dining. Full menu. This gets like everyone's motivation up, I think, right? See, Edelgard and Hubert. Let's see if we can get them together. Finally, we found one they both like.
All I look for in a meal is a full stomach. You seem to be after something more than that, Lady Edelgard.
True. I feel that sharing a table with people you're close to is a precious opportunity that should never be taken for granted.
Great way to get motivation up.
Delicious.
Especially when you
After
want
a
to give
scrumptious
people
meal
stuff.
like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
It also raises professor level quite a bit.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste. I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
What's the calendar for today? Fish of Mystery. It's the unique fish. Sylvanian Lysithia, perfect.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Motivation. Now let's get some, how do you spell her name?
I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, Professor, he
Annette.
must be starving.
And the
Mercy and I
battery's
made some
crying out
sweets
in
for
pain.
you.
When it happens, it happens. I sometimes forget to plug this thing in. Good thing the switch is right there.
We were thinking... Huh? You think I'm not sure.
Magic and faith.
We were thinking... Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. Hello? We were thinking...
Dang it. I was spamming B instead of A.
We were thinking...
Let's see. He likes a stylish hair clip. I was it forced me to talk to the wrong person. Great.
I love it!
Let's see, what else does she like? Book of sheet music and arithmetic textbook. I have neither of those. Awesome. Isn't everyone indifferent to the daffodil? Yeah. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. Raph is also somebody that we missed initially. Where is he? There he is.
Professor. You got... That's how... If you need... That...
Yeah. Let's see, I sort of know what he likes, but, let's be efficient here. Tasty baked treat, smoked meat.
Is this...
The training weight.
Is this...
And that's it.
That's how... If you need...
Good to see you, Professor. Did you need something from me? I was just on my way to train, so...
I have no heavy armor skill. Let's see, where was Marianne? Because we do have something for her, I'm pretty sure, right? Something that belonged to her.
Dear goddess, there's not. Yes,
There it is.
this is mine.
I believe the last one is for Ignatz, right? Doesn't he daydream about the goddess?
Professor.
Wrong one.
Oh, that's mine.
There we go.
Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
Hubert is up here for some reason.
Professor. I mean, that's enough. Whatever happens.
Is yours?
What's this?
Eastern porcelain. Oh, Eastern. It's Petra. Probably.
You are someone.
I am.
No, look.
I don't know where everything is on the map, so I could be wrong.
This is not.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Professor.
You are someone.
I am.
No, look. How could you possibly?
Elgard, then? I guess.
Professor, as you all in. How did you know this was mine?
I didn't.
Thank you, my teacher.
Lucky guess. After multiple incorrect guesses. That's how it usually goes.
Maybe. No.
Leone.
Gerald's. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Wow. Wow.
Fishing float, the hunting dagger.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. And the training rate, which we already gave away.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but...
Strength and lance. I'm pretty darn good at both of those. Now, we didn't fish last time, so I guess we might as well catch up with that. Since we're pretty darn close to the rank up, we might be able to get it with, like, when we answer one question in the next lecture. But I think we're going to have to actually fish to get it. I'm not sure what the next rank up is, but we'll see. I wonder if we have to use a certain kind of bait to catch that fish of mystery. Or if it can show up with any kind of bait, just completely RNG dependent. What time is it right now anyway? Haven't checked. It is 12:28. Okay. Definitely a good place to end the stream once we're done with this. And we do the lecture. Just a nice and relaxing, quiet night of fishing. Ooh, gold. Dang it. Silverfish. Another goldfish. Gimme. One quarter of the way done. We're almost there. Ooh, gold. Let's see, what topic can I talk about while talking to thin air? I guess I could say I started playing Advance Wars a bit ago. I'm on the second game, although I didn't start from the true original game in the series. I started from, like, the one that was called Advance Wars. Game wasn't too difficult. It was interesting. Definitely a puzzle game rather than having any, like, substantial story. Although I beat that. Second one is a bit more interesting. Got a lot more stuff going on. Though I still don't think it's a game that I personally would want to stream. Makes for a good time waster when I'm trying to kill time. Obviously. Like the Pokemon games. Just a casual Pokemon playthrough isn't really worth streaming in my opinion. Other things that happened recently, let's see, stupid, anime stuff. New season of Higurashi just started. Literally today. That was pretty good. Can't really say much about it without spoiling stuff, but that's how it usually goes when you talk about literally any subject. Okay, 2/5 of the way done. Sorry, halfway there. After we do this pond snail, I thought that was the last one we just did. I thought that was the last pond snail. Brain must be playing tricks on me or something. There we go. Now we're halfway done. Wonder if we're gonna catch that mysterious fish this time. Another thing that happened recently. There was the whole announcement for all those Trails games being localized finally. Although the release date is disappointingly far away. We have the Crossbow duology coming this year, sub only. And then we have Nayuta coming next year, I think, as well. Brought Hajimari, now officially named Reverie. 2023. It's a damn shame. Gotta wait another 2 years for it, but hopefully they'll make it early 2023. But they need to start getting on the worldwide release train. Gotten about 400 or so far, I think. It's a lot. Ooh, platinum. I think if we break 1,000, for sure we're going to hit the next rank before our free day. I hope I'm not wrong. Yeah, forgot the announcement. 1 quarter to go. Come on, show me the mysterious fish. I will keep catching those redfish. If we offer them. I want to see the mysterious fish. In fact, I could look it up exactly what the thing is. It could have a different modifier than what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm thinking it's a single specific fish that you can only catch on these days. But I could be completely wrong about that. Or right, who knows? I'll look it up when we're done fishing. The best possible solution to this. Shit. Still got 5 stars. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. A few more to go. Got bad on that one. Blech. Ooh. What is this? Some of these are ridiculously fast. The heck is this thing? Goddess Messenger. Appears only when the water shines with spectral light. Cook into a fish that boosts dexterity, speed, and defense. Oh, okay. So that's what it is. Multi-stat boosting dishes. I like it. Happy we caught one of them. I'm going to look it up real quick. FA3H Fish of Mystery. Enter. Oh look, it's a glowing pond guide. Control F. Fish of... I forgot to put a space. There we go. Let's see. Fish of Mystery. Gives you rare fish spawns. While you'll ordinarily want to be looking out for shiny fish anyway to make the most of your bait, the pond being in the special state means you'll actually be able to find a new type of fish, the fish of mystery. Not sure how you're going to differentiate from pond scum. Easy to tell is that it's going to have a rainbow shadow, and the most efficient way to get this colorful critter is to shell out for 5-star bait. Net one of these bad boys and you'll end up with something called a Goddess Messenger. So that's literally it. You get the Goddess Messenger out of it. Alright, let's double check everyone. That's fine. 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 Alright. Finish exploring. Now let's see, we want you. We got you motivated specifically for this. Not quite. Yeah, he's not going to get it this time. I think we can make it work, though. I think we can make it work.
I thought... All right. I'm really getting B.
Let's see. Next. Do we have anybody that's trying to class into something weird? We probably do, but I can't remember who. No, let's get you up to E rank. Let's just do it.
I got it.
Nice. And riding's going up just fine. You got some Vogue. All good. It ain't much, but it's something. Maybe we should just try to get her sword and authority up as high as possible. Stick with, like, assassin and actually make use of lethality for once. We never really used it before. Left it to the wayside for the hell of it. Whoops. Still got one more. Let's give it up for Edelgard. Armor. There we go. And just for today, Bird, authority, and nothing else. He's going for Dark Knight, that's why he's learning that. But yeah, we want him to be a great knight. I forgot about that. Wow. I honestly can't believe I forgot about that. We probably should just be doing Wyvern Lord. Yeah, why not? Flying and heavy armor. That'll do. Lecture begin.
Friend.
Thundergreave injury is inevitable in battle, but I'm not one to stand idly while my people get hurt. That's why, in addition to honing my sword skills, it's best for me to study phase so I can tend... Yeah... you already got your thing, so yeah, go ahead. Oh, we don't get a lecture thing. It sounds like Mercedes wants to join Violet's house. Will I hear them out? Damn right I will.
Oh, Professor. I have a small request for you. I'd love it if you would add me to your class. I can just tell that studying under you every day would be such a treat.
You're invited.
Wow, really? Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I hope to learn a lot from you.
Mercedes joined the house. We did it.
Look, Professor, we did great!
Look at all these perfects.
It's starting to take.
As long as it makes me stronger.
Hope this is good for some.
What? Why is she learning the sword? Like, why is she studying the blade? I don't remember setting that. Was I trying to do something? Did I mix it up? There's no reason why she should be going for sword. Why is it set like this? Like I honestly don't know. Like was I thinking of something? Because I obviously I feel like I definitely was not thinking of something. Because straight up doesn't work. $67 more experience, huh? It's also a shame we couldn't get the thing I wanted. Okay then. Rumored nuptials. I have no idea how that's actually pronounced, but that is how I am reading it phonetically. Should have read the general description. Nuptials? Maybe they'll say it. I don't know.
What's the matter, Ingrid? I never hear you sigh like that.
Oh, hi, Dorothea. And hello, Professor. Nothing's the matter. Well, nothing major.
You don't look like it's nothing major.
Pronunciation is nuptial. Okay. That's yeah. Reading the letters can only get you so far.
Then again, I suppose you always have a furrowed brow, don't you?
Truth be told, there's rather a lot going on. It seems that there's always something to worry about.
What's worrying you right now?
Now? Oh, I really did not wish to bother you with such trivialities. You see, I received a letter from my father recently.
From Count Galatea? What a kind gentleman to have for a father.
I thank you. But the content within the letter is what I find troubling.
Let me see. Oh, it's a marriage proposal. For you.
Another one. Have you ever met the suitor?
I've not met him, though I've heard his name here and there. He began life as a merchant, but has somehow achieved rank in court, an enterprising noble from an allied territory. It's most likely that he wants the crest of Daphne that I bear, to adorn his family name.
Yes, that sounds about right. The jerk.
You sound as though you know him. Do you?
Yes, I must admit that I know him. He tried to court me when I was a singer. Best advice I can give you, Ingrid? Stay far, far away from this guy.
He's offered a sizable dowry, so I must at least consider it, for the sake of my family.
Dowry? Blood money. That's all it is.
Dorothea,
This jerk's entire fortune is soaked in blood. Do you want to rebuild your own house using that kind of money? I mean, it's all just rumors, but I think it still might be worth investigating. What do you think, Professor? Should we go check this guy out?
Let's go.
Great. Let's tell the others.
Really? Okay.
How is this going to escalate to full-on warfare? We're just going to meet a suitor or whatever. Well, I guess if he's a, if he got his fortune from blood money. What the fuck is going on here? Like, what actually is this? It's just a single guy. Got 2 chests on the map. 2, but... What's going on? Let's see. In terms of units, we require Ingrid and Dorothea. That's fine. Also, let's store that. Store that. Plane, get out of here. See, we need Ferdinand to be on the front lines and get as much authority experience as possible. Sadly, that means he has to deal with only having 18 defense. Rather than his, 24? I guess it comes out to. Anyway, those are their base stats. It's not counting for their class increases, right? I think that's how it was handled. In addition, I could give him some defense boosting items if I need to, but I don't think I will need to. We'll store that for now and grab another Iron Lance for buffer. So he has a bit more to work with. We have a surprising lack of good lances. By good, I mean just ones that are usable. Without having to worry about the number. Also... Wait a minute. Oh, you have to be a brawler class to get the defense. So close. That'll prevent him from getting doubled. So, good. Linhart's here, Dorothea's here, so we have two people with Physic, not Psychic. Psychic is the wrong thing. And we need Petra for Lock Touch. Edelgard, you can take a back seat for once. Huh. All these guys came with stat boosting items. Neat. Damn. Her authority's so low, she can't even put on a battalion. That is disappointing. I think this is going to be an easy mission, so we probably don't need to worry too much about what we're bringing. Especially for our back line. Screw it, let's keep Resonant Lightning. It's an A. She has the A rank, so she'll make use of it. One more protection? I'll take it. All right. Although I think we should probably reclass Ingrid. So that way she can use a battalion.
Back to the drawing board.
Not really great for her, but having a battalion is better than not having one. Especially when it gives you like 3 protection, like these two. We could also give her Gerald's Mercenaries for 3 physical, but I think 2 protection will probably be perfect. Or 3 protection and resilience. He has base 15 and 19. That's okay. Not as good as some of the other people we have. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's see, what does the map look like? Bernie? Let's give you the Stride Battalion. Oh hey, that works. Does anybody have anything that needs repairing? Yeah, I think we're fine. I'll just repair this preemptively.
Oh, is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Come back.
We haven't been using her. I'm just gonna throw her stuff in the inventory. Same with Ignatz for now. We use him in a minute. Well, we do need Ignatz for his paralogue with Raphael. Either way, we're ready to start this next time we boot this up. 1 week from mission. Till then, good night.